walks like an angel walks. She talks like an angel talks, and her hair has a kind of curl. To my mind, she's my kind of girl. She's wise like an angel's wise, with eyes like an angel's eyes, and a smile kind of like a pearl. To my mind, she's my kind of girl.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jerry Darby. I'm the president of the Construction Association of Michigan. It is my honor to welcome you to CAM's 139th annual meeting, celebrating 140 years of service to this great industry in the state of Michigan. Let's hear it first. Today couldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors. I'd like to thank them if I could. They include the Michigan Building Construction Trades Council, plus management and unions serving together, Cement Masons, DAC Local 2, Cement Masons OP, CMIA Local 514, Laborers Local 1076, and Laborers Local 1191, the Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters, and the Operating Engineers Local 324. Let's hear it for everybody. Thank you, guys. Before we jump in, actually today's program is divided into four parts. Our first part will be the annual report, followed immediately by our keynote speech, followed by our CAM magazine, project awards, and then we will conclude the meeting with the business portion of the meeting. But what I do want to point out to you is on everybody's seat when you walked in, there was a little postcard. And on that postcard it says CAM Pro. Remember last year at this time I talked about a new level funded health insurance program that CAM was developing. Well, I'm happy to say it's been developed, it's on the street. This is level funded health insurance. It can save you thousands of dollars. Not everybody will qualify, but they need to look at it. There's a QR code and a 1-800 number you can call to get more information. And it's on the HAP network, Jerry, so we're supporting Henry Ford. He's our speaker today, so, that's great. In any case, I'd like to introduce the team who put this together. Tina from Fairfield, Joe King is here, and I believe Tom Milbrook. You guys stand and let's give a round of applause. Reinitiating our young professionals committee, and we were able to do that very successfully, and I don't take the credit for it. I give the credit to the young people that are involved in this program. It's people that are 40 years and younger. These are leaders in their companies, and they're the ones who have started this program. This year's going to be super cool. They're developing, they actually got on the calendar, I think starting in March, 3 leadership programs. And then they've got an event that Todd, our current chair of the board, and his friend Chris, they own the garage now one, and they're hosting the young professionals and talking about how to build your brand. Both of these guys have built and sold very successful companies, so I think that'll be really information as well. So I'd like to introduce a couple of people that made this possible. Brian Parker from Gas, Brian, if you can stand. Morgan Manning from Artisan Tile. I think Tyler Phillips is here. We have Jacob from our staff and Daniel Ronson. Would you guys stand and please be recognized? This is for people 1,400. These are the leaders. You got to be moving them off. Okay, all that stuff's out of the way. Your turn. Back to the front of the video. This is the CAM annual report.
Good afternoon. I'm Todd Moylanen, President and CEO of Clovequip Properties, and CAM's 2024 Chairman of the Board. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the Construction Association of Michigan's 139th annual meeting. Our journey began in 1885 as the Builders and Traders Exchange of Detroit, and over the past 140 years, CAM has grown to become a cornerstone of Michigan's construction industry. We've continually provided vital resources, advocated for progress, and built a thriving professional community. The theme for the 139th CAM annual meeting is Honoring Our Past, Building Our Future. Today's keynote speaker, Jerry Darby, Vice President of Campus Planning, Development, and Design for Henry Ford Hospital, is here to share his presentation of Henry Ford Health's $2.2 billion Future of Health development project entitled Destination Grand. You'll hear from Jerry shortly. Today, I'm honored to share an overview of CAM's achievements in 2024. These accomplishments reflect the hard work and dedication of our members, staff, and partners over this past year. Let's take a look. Last year at this time, I made the statement to remain committed to our strategic plan for CAM to ensure our continued relevance within Michigan's construction industry. Today, I'm happy to report the plan is being executed and progress is being made. In February, CAM, in partnership with the Home Builders Association of Southeastern Michigan, hosted the Great Lakes Design and Construction Expo. More than 1,400 construction professionals attended the one-day event, featuring 138 exhibit booths displaying a vast array of products and services. The one-day event included free workshops attended by 150 individuals and the annual economic forecast breakfast attended by nearly 200 people, featuring Dr. Danil Manenkov, U.S. forecasting specialist for the University of Michigan. Dr. Manenkov provided detailed analysis of GDP growth, inflation, and analysis of the construction industry. CAM's 138th annual meeting and awards luncheon was also held at the show. 500 CAM members enjoyed keynote speaker Lindsay Rem's presentation, Constructing the Future with AI, and celebrated the CAM Magazine Project Achievement Award winners, including Project of the Year, the Book Tower Detroit. CAM Magazine, the voice of the construction industry, continued its legacy of excellence in 2024. Since its origins in 1980 as The Exchanger and its evolution to CAM Magazine in 1985, this award-winning publication has grown into a trusted resource. The December Milestone Anniversaries issue introduced the innovative CAM Century Club, honoring companies with 100-plus years of membership. Our digital presence continued to grow in 2024, with thousands of electronic subscribers and active social media followers. Platforms like LinkedIn and Instagram amplified our reach, promoting individual articles and featured companies. Additionally, nearly every issue this year included articles on workforce development, supporting CAM's strategic plan to address labor shortages and foster a more diverse and skilled workforce. CAM Magazine remains the best place to advertise in our industry. The most widely used construction directory in the state for nearly 90 years, the Construction Buyer's Guide continues to be the most useful directory of contractors and suppliers in Michigan. Thousands of copies are distributed to contractors, architects, buyers, and users of construction services annually. The CAM mobile app and Buyer's Guide website have made searching easier than ever. Each member company has their own landing page, and we now offer digital ads on the site. Be sure to check it out. In 2024, the e-newsletter was transitioned to a new platform, HubSpot, and rebranded as CAM News Briefs. The new format features shorter stories that link to more information, better graphics, and more prominence for our member benefits. A new Gallery of Images feature was added to share images taken at the many CAM events throughout the year. This year, we welcomed 126 new member companies to the CAM family. Additionally, 39 companies that had previously canceled membership chose to reinstate, reaffirming their belief in the values of CAM's services and support. CAM's membership retention level is 94%, well above the national average of 84%. We have over 5,000 individuals receiving benefits through their company membership. 30% of these individuals are owners, CEOs, and presidents of their firms. This growth underscores the confidence our industry places in CAM as a resource, advocate, and connector. In 2024, we introduced 2 new benefits: Document Crunch, an AI-powered platform that identifies contract risk and streamlines reviews, and Pro Leasing Services, a specialized program for fleet and executive vehicle purchasing tailored to the construction industry. These innovative tools reflect our commitment to providing practical solutions that add value to our members. On behalf of the membership, CAM sponsored, volunteered, and exhibited at several industry events, including the first annual Eli's Lionheart Foundation Charity Clay Shoot organized by Skyworks, Crane's Construction Industry Power Breakfast, Construction Career Days, Construction Science Expo, the 5th annual Big Dig of Michigan fundraiser for the American Cancer Society, the Building Connections event benefiting the Boy Scouts of America, the American Heart Association's Hard Hats with Heart fundraiser, and Michigan Career Quest. We also continued our involvement and support of the Michigan Construction Hall of Fame at Ferris State University. We released several new episodes of the popular Building Michigan podcast, including interviews with the CAM Project Achievement award-winning team on the book Tower. We're always looking for new participants and podcast sponsors. Contact us for more information and download the Building Michigan podcast from wherever you get your podcasts. The 30-plus networking events hosted by the Construction Association of Michigan proved to be a remarkable success, with more than 3,500 attendees from across the industry. As you saw in the video running during lunch, these events provided an invaluable opportunity for industry professionals to network. We're constantly adding new events to our 2025 calendar and hope to see you there. In 2024, CAM's Plan Room continued to be a vital resource for our members, providing timely and comprehensive project information. This year, we tracked nearly 5,400 actively bidding commercial construction projects, a 7% increase. Additionally, over 600 projects were in the conceptual and design phases, reflecting a robust pipeline of opportunities for the construction industry. A noteworthy 96% of these projects included essential documents such as blueprints and specifications, underscoring the Plan Room's value in facilitating seamless project execution. Our team continues to streamline the process of connecting contractors with opportunities, solidifying CAM's reputation as a leader in project resources for Michigan's construction professionals. For more information, visit buildwithcam.com/virtual planroom demo. The Training and Education Center, CAMTech, delivered 38 classes and hosted 382 students, covering vital topics such as construction management, law, and safety. Certifications in first aid, CPR, and AED were awarded to nearly 90 students, while OSHA 10 and 30 courses helped 26 professionals meet critical safety standards. Collaborations with MyOSHA allowed us to offer scholarships for safety courses like fall protection and confined space, expanding access to essential training. Highlights of the year included a mid-year economic forecast breakfast, which brought together 300 participants, and the Safety Leadership Conference in December, attended by over 100 industry leaders. In addition, CAM hosted 2 roundtable events in support of our strategic plan, featuring panelists discussing transition planning and unlocking the power of Gen AI. Late in the year, in cooperation with Novara Tesha, we offered 2 well-attended courses on understanding Michigan's new paid leave law. Register today at buildwithcam.com/events. Speaking of strategic plan, the revitalization of the CAM Young Professionals Committee has been a significant success, attracting over 100 members in its inaugural year. In 2024, the committee hosted 5 events, including networking meetups and a tour of the newly renovated Michigan Central Station. These gatherings have fostered connections among emerging leaders in the construction industry, and we look forward to continued growth and engagement in the future. The CAM Labor Relations Program marked its 22nd year as Michigan's premier provider of labor relations services, supporting union contractors, employing carpenters, cement masons, laborers, and operating engineers. This past year, we successfully negotiated a new collective bargaining agreement with our partners at the Metro Detroit area laborers unions. In addition to keeping our union contractors informed, we produced and distributed the annual CAM Southeast Michigan Wage Directory and the ever-popular Workplace Laws job site poster. CAM's Government Affairs Committee remains dedicated to advocating for pro-business and pro-construction policies. In 2024, the Government Affairs Committee focused on 2 primary initiatives: workforce development, advocating for increased training opportunities to address the labor shortage in Michigan's construction sector, and prompt pay legislation, the Michigan Construction Payment Act, which aims to ensure timely payment for labor, materials, and services in private sector construction projects. Through our partnership with Kinswater Dowling & Associates, the Government Affairs Committee also monitored several legislative bills with potential industry impacts. The 9th annual legislative breakfast brought together state legislators and industry leaders to discuss these critical topics. Moderated by CAM lobbyist Jason Wadiga, this event provided an invaluable forum for shaping policies that benefit our members and the broader construction community. Our industry partners, CAM Workers' Compensation Program, CAMComp, and the Construction Federal Credit Union, CFCU, contribute significantly to our members' continued success. CAMComp stands out as Michigan's premier provider of self-insured workers' compensation programs, tailored specifically for contractors, subcontractors, and suppliers dedicated to operational safety. With a comprehensive suite of services, CAMComp enhances both member and agent experiences by providing streamlined claims management and proactive loss control services. In 2024, CAMComp demonstrated its value by serving over 300 members, covering 5,600 employees and returning $1.5 million in surplus premiums due to its efficient operations. The organization's effectiveness is underscored by significantly lower than average claims and group loss ratios. Moreover, its strategic medical bill review services saved members a remarkable 74% on medical and prescription costs, reinforcing CAMComp's role as a critical partner in fostering safer, more cost-effective work environments. Construction Federal Credit Union, CFCU, was chartered September of 1974 to serve the members of the Construction Association of Michigan and their employees and families. Construction Federal Credit Union continued to achieve the coveted 5-star superior rating, which puts it in an elite category as one of the strongest credit unions in the nation. The credit union offers competitive loan and deposit rates, low fixed-rate credit cards, free checking, online banking, mobile banking, and remote deposit capabilities. Our team works hard to make your banking easier with a very personalized approach. Please visit us online at cfcuonline.com. CFCU is a member of the NCUA and an equal housing lender. I'm honored to have served as CAM's 2024 Chairman of the Board. And as you've just seen in our annual report, I am proud of our many accomplishments. As we prepare for 2025, CAM's focus remains clear: to empower our members, foster connections, and strengthen Michigan's construction industry. From expanding training programs to driving innovation and advocating for policies that benefit our sector, we are ready to build on this past year's success. Thank you to our members, sponsors, and staff for making 2024 an extraordinary year. Together, we will continue to lead and innovate for the future of Michigan's construction industry. Here's to another remarkable year ahead. One industry, one resource, one CAM.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Say you don't know me, I recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fight. Too many runaways, eating up the night. Marconi plays the mamba. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on
far and beyond the largest contractors association in existence in the United States and Canada, therefore the world.
Playing corporation games. Who cares? They're always changing corporation names. We just want to dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Write us off the page. Marconi plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. It's just another Sunday in a tired old street. Police have got the chokehold. And we just lost the beat. Who counts the money underneath the bar? Who rides the wrecking ball into our guitars? Don't tell us you need us, 'cause we're the simple fools looking for America through your schools.
Looking out over that Golden Gate Bridge on another gorgeous sunny Saturday, and I'm seeing that bumper-to-bumper traffic.
Don't you remember?
It's your favorite radio station in your favorite radio city, the city by the bay, the city that rocks, the city that never sleeps.
Marconi plays the mamba. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
First time I saw it in my office, I cried. I mean, that is what we're all about in this room. In every one of those buildings, somebody in this room has touched them. And for that, I'm very proud. Let's give ourselves another round of applause. All right, today it is my honor now to introduce Mr. Jerry Darby. Jerry Darby, MBA, serves as Vice President of Campus Planning, Development, and Design for Henry Ford Hospital. Mr. Darby is at the helm of the $2.2 billion transformation of Henry Ford's flagship medical campus, which you did see in the video, Destination Grand, on the same site where Henry Ford Hospital first opened 110 years ago. With more than 30 years of experience in healthcare consulting, Jerry has planned to develop and activated more than 30 million square feet of space and collaborated with many of the country's top U.S. hospitals. Most recently, Jerry was Vice President of Strategic Advisory at Corvallis, LLC, where he served healthcare clients in Michigan, Georgia, and Colorado. He has also held several roles at Kurt Solomon Healthcare Consulting Group, including leading the Business Advisory Group. Jerry is a graduate of the Global Senior Management Program through a joint program with the University of Chicago Booth School of Business and IE Business School in Madrid. He also has a master's in business administration and finance from the University of Iowa and a BA in pharmacy from Ferris State University, Go Bulldogs. Ladies and gentlemen, today's keynote speech is The Power of Partnership, Transforming Healthcare Through Collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker, Mr. Jerry Darby.
Really, it's an honor to be here today. Really excited to talk a little bit about our project and about really how did we get a $3 billion project pulled together here in Detroit. And I think before I really get started, one of the big things that excited me about this and really moving back to Michigan, I grew up in Michigan and been gone for 30 years, was working with Henry Ford. My first project as a consultant with Henry Ford was 1999. And I did a lot of work in Detroit with a lot of people in the room. Prior to the West Bloomfield Hospital project, I did a lot of planning on that. But the true excitement of this is what it means for Detroit, what it means for the state of Michigan. And I've been fortunate enough to work with most of the major academic medical centers around the country. Cleveland Clinic, Mayo Clinic, Mass General, Johns Hopkins, helped Cleveland Clinic build a hospital in Abu Dhabi. And I will tell you, the project that we're doing on West Grand Boulevard is the most impactful hospital project in the world today. There is no place in the world where anybody's investing $3 billion, which is still, while Detroit is doing great, it's still in the lower 10% of the country, quite honestly. And so this investment means a lot. It means a lot to Detroit, and it means a lot to all of Michigan. Henry Ford, 110 years, they said. This is the first time I've ever gotten up in front of a place that actually had a longer history than what Henry Ford has. And it's really nice to see. It's so impressive, everything that's been done in Detroit. This is a few statistics here. This is growing immensely with what we're going to be doing. And when I told the leadership team the other day, we were all sitting around, I said, I get to come speak to the Construction Association of Michigan and talk a little bit about our project. They kind of all rolled their eyes. They go, the construction group, huh? I said, yeah, it's going to be amazing. They said, yeah, you'll get to drink beer at 11, and you'll be able to maybe drive a bulldozer and have some fun with the guys that you get to work with every day. So no, it is great. I get to talk to a lot of people about this project, but mostly it's been technology, sustainability, what's the newest and greatest thing, and you guys are all the ones who are going to be delivering on that. So a little bit about this talk, and it's, they told me to keep it to 15 minutes. That's hard for me, but I'll do my best. One of the ways this came together, and the most important part about this is we can't do a $3 billion. We can't do a $3 billion project by ourselves. There's no way. And healthcare doesn't work that way. We have created an amazing partnership with Michigan State. This is a 30-year joint venture, which we are working together to do healthcare research across urban environments and rural environments across the entire country. And our relationship with Michigan State the first part of that is the development of a research building, which I will talk about as part of this $3 billion development. And then the Detroit Pistons. Our leadership team, whose vision it was for all of this, really were critical in bringing the Pistons back down to Detroit. Working together with Arn Tellum and Rich Haddad and their team at the Pistons, Bob Riney Wright Lassiter really worked together with them to bring them back to the city, to bring them down to LCA, and to build the new Center for Athletic Medicine right across from our headquarters at 1 Ford Place. And then why do these things fit together? People ask me this all the time. Why the business, right? You know, it's amazing how close sports and healthcare are together. And one of the biggest things is the Pistons are committed to their community, just like Henry Ford is committed to Detroit and all of southeastern Michigan. And that's really what brought the teams together. We have a lot of synergies. Housing, community, jobs and opportunities, education. We train more doctors than anybody else in the state of Michigan. Between Michigan State and Henry Ford, our resident program is amazing, along with Wayne State and other universities. So the partnership and the vision to bring it back to Detroit has been amazing. What do? You know, we have lots of things that are part of this, but this project is going to transform the way people are cared for in Detroit. And in our facility, we're going to be doing the newest and best training for emergency rooms, 50 new ORs, and over 400 beds. Better patient experience and truly taking care of the sickest people. There's a statistic in healthcare about how sick are the patients that you take care of. And Henry Ford has the highest case mix index in Michigan. We take care of the sickest people in Michigan. In fact, we're one of the top 10 highest case mix indexes in the entire country. So it's important for you all to know, and everybody who works there and everybody in Detroit, that somebody's got your back if you're the sickest of the sick. Michigan State, this relationship is growing by leaps and bounds. The research building that we're building with Michigan State is the largest research building they've ever built. And it's not in East Lansing, it's going to be in Detroit. It's going to be right on the Lodge Freeway. We're working together. We've become, when we pulled our two teams together, one of the top 20 NIH-funded groups in the entire country, and we're going to continue to work on that and really eradicate the diseases that all of us have to deal with in our daily lives. And then finally, the Pistons. There is no community without the fun and the living, and this is a live, work, play, educate community that we're developing in Midtown. And the excitement around Midtown, the number of phone calls that I'm fortunate enough to receive, that I'm sure every one of you are going to be benefiting from are all the other projects outside of this $3 billion project that we're doing. It's amazing. It's a daily occurrence and it's really fun, and especially now that people are seeing it. The steel's coming out of the ground on the research building. We have a parking garage halfway done, and all of the underground work for the hospital is in place. So this is happening, and it's happening at a rapid pace. A few of the things that are important to note about the mission and really the community that we're building in. We are building in the original community that Albert Kahn and Henry Ford designed the original hospital in 1924 that was built. Extremely happy to be able to benefit that community. We went through a community benefits process, worked through with the community around us, all the people that live in the neighborhood around us, and they're going to benefit to the tune of more than $300 million worth of infrastructure and benefits to them, including things like home repairs and rent assistance programs, 50 scholarships for students to Michigan State. So it's a program. Detroit has a process that you have to go through, the community benefits process. It's the largest and only one of its kind in the entire country. And we're really proud to be able to go through that, work with our community, and work through the benefits that they're going to get as part of this project. So one of the big things about that community benefits process is really to understand how are we going to impact the community and what are the things that we can do. This is a great picture that we had from '99 looking, Henry Ford is a little bit to the north of here, but you're looking back at downtown before a lot of the development. And I know all of you probably remember this, or a lot of you do. This is 2022. The difference is stunning when you look at Rush Park there, and the new stadiums, and the new downtown, and the new tower coming up downtown. And all the investments that came before us really were the ones that helped us to be able to do what we're doing at Henry Ford Hospital on West Grand Boulevard. When you start to look at the billions of dollars that were already invested, and the base that was put in place for us to start to work on our project and work forward with all the different people who invested the money to help us get to the point where we can do what we need to do. Our hospital is the oldest operating academic medical center in the country. When you look at the number of beds inside our original campus, it looks like a wheel and an axle. If you haven't noticed that before, I think Albert Kahn and Henry Ford did that on purpose. It's a beautiful old building, but floor-to-floor heights and all the things that we need for healthcare just don't work in the building anymore. So it was time. Fortunate that Bob Riney and the board and Henry Ford saw the vision. Henry Ford Health saw the vision to change where we are in a big way. And it took a big leap for us to get there. But fortunately, we had the space and the wherewithal to think about how we would move forward. The keystones to the project are really threefold. As I talked about earlier, number one, a new hospital facility, really decompressing out of the old campus, building 1.2 million plus square feet of hospital with 50 ORs, an emergency room more than 4 times the size of our current emergency room, 425 new beds. Originally it was 370 beds, and then when we showed the vision for the research and the hospital and the housing to partners in the city, Dan Gilbert decided to support us by helping us bring a new healthcare partner to town, Shirley Ryan. Again, more partnerships. Shirley Ryan Ability Lab. Shirley Ryan is the #1 ranked rehab hospital in the world for the past 30 years. And we're building on top of our tower. They will have the top 3 floors, 30 beds on the top of the bed tower per floor on those 3 floors. A world-class, #1 ranked rehab facility for the city of Detroit. Research building, as I talked about there in the middle, it's the largest one Michigan State's ever built. Dan Gilbert also put a new research foundation on the entire top floor of the research building. So that's an 8-story building there that will sit right on the lodge across from the hospital on the east side of the lodge. And then the Detroit Pistons and Tom Gores all stepped up and said, one of the big things about developments like this that you all know is that they oftentimes displace people. Gentrification of the community, and we wanted to make sure we did everything we could to not do that. So our housing, more than 700 units of housing will be developed on the east side of the campus, and 20% of that will range between 30 and 70% average median income supported housing of those 700 units. Those 700 units also correspond to about 1,000 new jobs that we're bringing to the community so that we're not displacing people within the community. So really, really important part of that, and really important relationship to have the Pistons be willing to step up and support us in that process. This is I'll go through a few pictures here. I know I have just a few minutes left, but wanted to highlight for you where we're talking. This is the Lodge. This is West Grand Boulevard. Obviously the Fisher Building. This is our headquarters, 1 Ford Place, which sits to the east of the Lodge. This is the new research building that will be developed. These are new housing units along with our headquarters, which will all be housing in the Midtown area. For those of you who know Detroit well, which I'm guessing there's a lot here, Woodward's right here, Wayne State sits right down here. So here's some of the important things that we're doing for the community as part of this as well. Connectivity, greenways, green connectivity. We work directly with MDOT. We work directly with the state of Michigan to redo the walking bridge across here to help us with the exits and entrances off the Lodge Freeway up and down the Lodge to get better access and support all of the viaducts under the train tracks, which obviously need a lot of work right now, but are all going to be upgraded as part of the process. So here's the hospital development. I think a couple of really important things to note is, number one is 5 acres of green space included with the hospital in a major park, which would be for the community and everybody around us in front of the hospital. It's connected. It does not have a basement. It's all above ground. It's more sustainable to develop that way with a lot of opportunity for us to reduce some of the flooding issues that they have in Detroit with water retention as part of the project. The connectivity from across the north and south part of our campus is critical. We're pretty disruptive to our neighborhood. And it's unfortunate, the neighborhood grew up around us. Our helicopters land basically in people's backyards. We have trucks driving through small neighborhood streets. By moving across West Grand Boulevard, we've been able to reroute all the traffic, make sure our trucks are not going through the neighborhoods, ambulances aren't going through the neighborhoods. The helicopter's on top of the new tower. We should all get invited to the grand opening party. I think that would be a pretty good place for it. This is going to be an icon here, I think, in the city of Detroit when it's completed. Bob Riney likes to say it's going to be as tall as the Fisher Building, and I keep telling him you can't say that because it's not going to be as tall as the Fisher Building, but it is going to be probably up to about the shoulder of the Fisher Building. This is just an entrance picture along the Lodge with the walkway crossing West Grand Boulevard. This is kind of the main nose of the building facing to the north. This is the almost 5-acre park between the Legacy campus here on the north side, bringing back the original facade, creating opportunities to do events and elements in this center park with the new facility on the south side of the Lodge with outdoor spaces and so forth on the green roofs. New emergency department. This is on Lincoln, facing north toward the hospital. When you come off of Trumbull on 94, you will come up and this is what you will see coming from the south up Lincoln to, this is the, what I call almost an outdoor room between our current new cancer center on the left side, on the right side, the new hospital. This is Lincoln here and Milwaukee here. A little farther back on the same side. And then the research building. 8 stories of research. This is going to be connected. It's about a 10-minute walk. It's across the Lodge Freeway, as you saw, with a walking bridge and green space through the area up Holden. There's a lot of neighborhood development that's occurring all around there. Green Detroit new housing was developed just to the south of the hospital. That was in the old Lincoln Motor Factory. All of the old factories, much are getting redeveloped. There's a new housing units in Milwaukee Junction. All of this is truly tied to the redevelopment of Midtown and in the Midtown area, New Center area of Detroit. This is on the Lodge Freeway, excuse me. This walking bridge will be completely redone. We're working with MDOT right now. We're hoping to make it a covered walkway where it will be easily accessible across both sides. And then you see the research building here on the right side. So, really excited about the project. I know so many of you in the room are already involved. So many of you I've had the opportunity to meet over the past 2 or 3 years, and have spent a lot of time trying to get to know everybody in the area and just so impressed with everything that's happening in Detroit. You know, like a lot of people, my kids live elsewhere, and every holiday now they're like, we can't wait to come to Detroit. We're having so much fun. We have with all the things that are happening, and I think I only see it growing in the future. I see what's happening around Midtown being really one of the most exciting projects in the country. So thank you all. I'm happy to talk to whoever afterwards. I think there's a lot of other things following me here. We're really excited about the opportunity to partner with all of our construction partners. As you know, our Ascension partnership has gone through. Henry Ford Health has grown immensely in the past year. We've gone from 5 to 13 hospitals, from 25,000 to 55,000 employees. We have more than 500 sites, all in southeastern Michigan, and we're looking forward to working with all of you to continue to grow and support Michigan. Thank you.
Jerry will be around for a little while, so if you want to talk to him or say hello or slip your business card, you might want to do that after the meeting. We're going to keep things moving. We're on a tight time frame. We're already running behind schedule. At this time, I'd like to invite CAM's Vice President of Operations, Tracy McLennan, to the stage. Tracy is going to be the MC today for our CAM Magazine Construction Project Achievement Awards. Let's give her a moment.
Welcome to the annual meeting and the Project Achievement Awards. At this time, it is my pleasure to honor the 12 outstanding projects featured in CAM Magazine's October 2024 Project Achievement issue. As I announce each winning project, I'll ask the project team to stand and be recognized. At the conclusion of today's meeting, we ask that all winning teams make their way back to the expo floor, where we will present the plaques and take photos. Let's get started. The first project receiving recognition is the Michigan State University Federal Credit Union 311 Abbott. Construction manager, Granger Construction Company. Architect, Newman Smith Architecture. Engineer, IMEG. Downtown East Lansing welcomed a new landmark, MSU FCU's 311 Abbott, a 7-story mixed-use building featuring an innovative design with a glass corner entrance and a unique pixelated brick exterior. The credit union aims to serve as a hub for financial services, events, work, and wellness. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? project receiving recognition is the Grand Blanc Athletic Complex. Construction manager, Auk Construction. Architect, Integrated Design Solutions. Engineers include Integrated Design Solutions, Spalding D. Decker Associates, IMEG, Foresight Design, and Councilman Hunsaker and Associates. Grand Blanc School's athletic complex is a remarkable addition to the educational landscape. Featuring a 6,500-seat stadium, a state-of-the-art natatorium, and multi-purpose turf fields, this project not only delivers exceptional athletic facilities, but also fosters vital spaces that promote student development and strengthen community bonds. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? The third project receiving recognition is the Godfrey Detroit. Construction manager, Crispin Norcon Joint Venture. Architect of record, Newman Smith Architecture. Design architect, Elkis Manfredi Architecture. The Godfrey Hotel, nestled in Detroit's historic Corktown neighborhood, exudes a vibrant celebration of art, culture, and community integration. The hotel's design reflects the industrious spirit of the city, with murals by local artists and a rooftop lounge boasting an operable skylight for an immersive experience. The project integrates design, functionality, and cultural significance into the vibrant urban context of Corktown. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? The fourth project receiving recognition is Our Next Energy's battery production plan. Construction manager, Kirk O'Mannix. Architect and engineer, Ghaffari Associates. Our Next Energy's establishment of a $1.6 billion lithium iron phosphate battery manufacturing campus in Van Buren Township is a game changer for Michigan. This project is credited with creating thousands of jobs and solidifying Michigan's reputation as a hub for electrification and mobility. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? The fifth project receiving recognition is Agri Realty Corporate Headquarters. Construction manager, Saxey Construction. Architect, Biddison Architects and Design. Engineers, MA Engineering and Resurgit Engineering. Agri Realty Corporation has redefined the concept of a modern workplace by transforming a former Art Van furniture showroom into an inspiring 50,000 square foot headquarters on Woodward Avenue. This innovative project exemplifies the principles of adaptive reuse and sustainability, creating a vibrant environment that fosters collaboration and employee well-being. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? The sixth project receiving recognition is the Elijah McCoy Consolidated Services Center. Construction managers, Roncelli Inc. and Devitt Industrial Group. Architect, Albert Kahn Associates. Engineer, Monument Engineering Group. The Elijah McCoy Consolidated Services Center is a groundbreaking project that transforms healthcare supply chain management for Henry Ford Health. The state-of-the-art center, with an innovative conveyor system and centralized pharmaceutical services, is projected to save the health system $30 million in its first 5 years by streamlining the distribution of medical and pharmacy supplies. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? The seventh project receiving recognition is the Sartorius AG Center of Excellence. Construction manager, JS Big Construction Company. Architect, Hobbs & Black Architects. Engineers include Mechanical Electrical Engineering Consultants, Midwestern Consulting, JDH Engineering, and iDesign Solutions. Sartorius AG's new Center of Excellence in Ann Arbor consolidates existing sites and aims to create a hub for innovation and collaboration in the biopharmaceutical industry. The center is designed with sustainability at its core, incorporating features such as electric vehicle charging stations, solar energy systems, and a storm runoff pond, while targeting LEED Gold certification. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? The 8th project receiving recognition is the Dow Event Center Capital Improvements. Construction manager, Spence Brothers. Architect and engineer, William A. Kibbe and Associates. The Dow Event Center's $22 million renovation ensured Saginaw's successful hosting of the 2024 Memorial Cup, the ultimate prize in junior hockey. The upgrades included the addition of a mezzanine-level suites and state-of-the-art game viewing spaces, as well as a renovated parking structure. The Dow Event Center's revitalization not only restores the venue, but also contributes to the long-term economic success of the city of Saginaw. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? The 9th project receiving recognition is Michigan Central Station. Owner, Ford Motor Company. Construction manager, Crispin Brinker Corktown Transformation Joint Venture. Architect, Quinn Evans Architects. Engineers include Giffels Webster, Burrow Happold, and T.Y. Lynn Stillman Structural Solutions. Michigan Central Station, once a symbol of Detroit's industrial decline, has been lovingly restored to its former glory. The restoration process was meticulous, completed over 5 years and 1.7 million man-hours. With a commitment to preserving the original materials and architectural features while incorporating modern elements for functionality, Michigan Central is now poised to become the heart of a new innovation district, contributing to Detroit's renaissance and inspiring future generations. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? The 10th project receiving recognition is the University of Michigan Hayward Street Geo-Exchange Plan. Construction manager, Walbridge. Architect and engineer, Smith Group. Geo-Exchange consultant, Strategic Energy Solutions. The Geo-Exchange Plan is a forward-thinking project that seeks to reduce carbon emissions and achieve carbon neutrality. It uses a geothermal HVAC system with 99 bores drilled 700 feet deep to efficiently heat and cool the Lineweber Computer Science and Information Building. This marks the first structure on campus to operate without natural gas, setting a new standard for sustainability in higher education. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? The 11th project receiving recognition is the Kent County Road Commission Central Complex. Construction manager, Owen Ames Kimball Company. Architect, Hobbs & Black Architects. Civil engineer, Nowak and Frous Engineers, and the design team included Contact Design, JDH Structural Engineering, Hobbs & Black Architects, Matrix Consulting Engineers, Nowak and Frous Engineers. The Kent County Road Commission Central Complex represents a new era in infrastructure management with a $50 million investment in modern facilities. With innovative features like a 150,000 square foot maintenance garage and a sustainable rainwater harvesting system, the facility enhances operational efficiency, supports year-round operations, and meets the increasing demands of the county's expanding population. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? The 12th and final project receiving recognition is the Michigan State University Tom Izzo Football Building. Construction manager, Granger Construction Company. Architect, Integrated Design Solutions. Engineers include Beckett and Rader, Integrated Design Solutions, and Structural Design, Inc. The Tom Izzo Football Building at Michigan State University features a grand entry lobby, a sophisticated locker room with recovery pool, and cutting-edge weight room. Integrating advanced technology and interactive digital displays, a modern aesthetic, and player-centric amenities, The Tom Izzo Football Building symbolizes MSU's commitment to excellence in both education and athletics. Will the project team please stand and be recognized? Let's have a big round of applause for all 12 of our projects. All the projects recognized today are outstanding examples of what our industry is capable of producing. Now it is time to announce the 2024 Project of the Year. All 12 projects were eligible to win this award. The winner was chosen through a combination of online voting, which took place throughout October, November, and December, and votes from the CAM Magazine Editorial Advisory Committee and CAM staff. And now, it is my honor to announce the 2024 CAM Project of the Year is Michigan Central Station. For the representatives of the Christian Freeburg Quantum Transformation Joint Venture, please join me on stage to accept their award. Congratulations to all of our winners. We want to remind all the project teams after the lunch concludes to go back out onto the floor for the pictures and to get their plaques. And remember that the deadline to submit your project for 2025 Project Achievement Award is March 21st. Visit buildwithcam.com to download the application so that we can come back here next year and celebrate one of your new projects. So thank you very much. And back to Kevin.
Hey, those are awesome projects and a stellar example of what our industry is capable of. Let's give everybody, all the project teams, one more big round of applause. Nice job, Tracy. Okay, at this point, we're going to turn to the conclusion of the meeting, which is the business portion of our meeting. And at this time, I'd like to recognize CAM's Board of Directors. Would each director please stand as I call your name? And after I call all the names, let's give them a well-deserved round of applause. Todd Moylan, Clone Quip Properties. Jerry Darby, Architectural Building Components. Teresa Miller of Plant Brand Rail Point. T.C. Baker from Baker Construction. Patrick Bell from Ideal Contracting. Chrissy Brown of International Building Products. Nicole Sant Schramm from Blaze Contracting. Elmer Dixon from Dixon Inc. Michael Joseph from D. Maria. Randall Pagel from Bumbler Mechanical. Jason Rewald from Frank Rewald and Sons. And Calvin Squires of Centerline Electric. Directors, we thank you for your commitment and the time that you give to the Construction Association of Michigan. The success of CAM is also due in part to two very important organizations that help us service our membership. And they are CAM Comp, led by Janice Shaver, and the Construction Federal Credit Union directed by Jeff Garrett. You guys, if you're here, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service. Thank you. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the hardest working staff in the association business. Well, the camp staffers are still here. Please stand to be recognized. These guys are the people we need to have. Each year, 3 directors retire from camp's board and 3 new directors are elected by the membership. Please join me in welcoming our newly elected members to the board of directors. Will each of the new directors please stand as you are named? The newly elected directors to CAM's board of directors are Jelaine Graycraft, Grunwell Cashiro Company. Tom Thompson, R.S. Dale. And Milford Ted Woodbeck from Overhead Conveyor Company. Thank you all and welcome aboard. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce CAM's 124th Chairman of the Board, Todd Moylan. He's a 3rd generation owner-operator of Cloverdale Equipment Company and a long time CAM member. During Todd's board tenure, he successfully negotiated the sale of Cloverdale to Herc Reynolds. Todd formed a new company called Clovequip Properties and remained committed to CAM, the membership, and the board. When Todd commits to something, he is all in. And I'm here to tell you, he is a man of his word. Todd never missed a board meeting, attended numerous events and after-hours events, and supported CAM and our membership with unwavering commitment. Todd is a true believer in our industry and our association. For that, we will be forever grateful. Todd, I look forward to your continued support and friendship for many years to come. On behalf of the Construction Association of Michigan, we thank you for your leadership, your guidance, and your commitment to the organization. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome your 124th Chairman of the Board, Todd Moylan.
One more time. Thanks, Kevin. We've known each other for 40 years-ish. It's been a great year. As a result of this year, our friendship has certainly gotten stronger, and I look forward to staying in touch for many years to come. We took care of business this year. We had a lot of fun along the way, and I kept Kevin on his toes. And I'm going to give one more shot because it's my turn. So we were walking the exhibitor floor and having a cocktail. Surprise, surprise. And I said, Kevin, has any outgoing chairman ever told an off-color joke in his exit speech? And he said, no, and please don't be the first. I said, I'll give it consideration. All right, enough. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, industry leaders, and distinguished guests, it is with both deep sense of gratitude and a bittersweet emotion that I stand before you today as I mark the conclusion of my tenure as the 124th chairman of our storied organization, Construction Association of Michigan. During the past year, we've achieved significant milestones together, and it's been an honor to serve alongside so many talented, passionate, and dedicated individuals who share a common vision for the future of CAM and the construction industry in our state. When I first took this role, I had the privilege of being surrounded by an incredible team of professionals, each bringing their expertise, insights, and unique perspectives. Together, we faced numerous challenges, and together, we found ways to turn those challenges into opportunities for growth, innovation, and advancement. Our industry is ever evolving, driven by technology, sustainable initiatives, and a relentless pursuit of quality. But it is also shaped by the relationships that we foster, the partnerships we form, and the commitments we make to support the growth and success of all members of our community. During my tenure as a CAM board member and your board chair, I have witnessed the tremendous resilience of our industry, especially in the face of adversity. Whether it was navigating global supply chain disruptions in the face of the pandemic, advocating for better policies, or advancing workforce development, we have consistently demonstrated our ability to adapt, collaborate, and move forward with purpose. But as we all know, the strength of this organization lies not with one individual, but in the collective efforts of all those who are part of it. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you, our members, partners, and supporters, for your dedication, your tireless efforts in advancing the cause of the construction industry, and for your commitment to improving the world that we build, one project at a time. I would also like to acknowledge the CAM leadership team of Kevin Kohler and Tracy McLennan and their staff who have worked diligently on your behalf. Your professionalism, vision, and commitment have been instrumental in everything that we have accomplished. I am confident that under your guidance, this organization will go on to achieve even greater success. Several others that I would like to acknowledge. Thank you to all current and former CAM board members that I've had the pleasure of serving with since 2020. To my board classmates and vice chairs, Jerry Darby and Teresa Miller, thank you both for your support and entrusting me with responsibilities as chairman. Due to COVID-19, our 4-year terms became 5-year terms. Many thanks to the 3 previous board chairs that I've had the privilege to serve under: Sam Rutzeger, Josh Barney, and Tricia Ruby. Thank you all for showing me the way. And a special thank you to my partner, the lovely and talented Katie Abbott. Your support and patience are unwavering. As I step down from my role as your board chairman and pass the baton to our incoming chairman, I do so with the utmost trust in his ability to lead with vision, integrity, and determination. I have full confidence in the direction we're headed and the people that will carry this organization forward. I encourage all of you to continue to support them as you've supported me. Your involvement is what makes this organization thrive and is what will carry us to even greater heights in the years to come. While my time as chairman may be coming to a close, I want you all to know that I remain steadfast in the values and mission of CAM, and my commitment to the construction industry shall always endure. I will continue to support this organization any way that I can, and look forward to seeing all the remarkable achievements that lie ahead. In closing, thank you all for your trust, your collaboration, and your hard work. I sincerely thank you for the opportunity. It has been a privilege and an incredible honor to serve as CAM's 124th Chairman of the Board. Thank you very much. It is now my duty and privilege to announce the new officers of the Construction Association of Michigan's Board of Directors. Will these officers please stand as they are named? Vice Chair Chrissy Brown, International Building Products. Vice Chair Jason Rewald, Frank Rewald and Sons. And CAM's new treasurer, Michael Joseph of DeMaria. Thank you for your service and congratulations. And now it is my honor to introduce your new 2025 Chairman of the Board, Calvin Squires of Centerline Electric. Calvin Squires acquired Centerline Electric in 2016 and serves as CEO. Centerline Electric is a certified minority business enterprise company and one of the largest electrical contracting firms in Southeast Michigan. Prior to that, he spent 32 years in the automotive industry at Ford Motor Company, where he served as their global powertrain manufacturing chief engineer and also as a plant manager. Those are both big jobs. Calvin's a graduate of Michigan State University with a Bachelor's of Science in Mechanical Engineering and has an MBA from the Simon Business School at the University of Rochester in New York State. He's a board member of LM Manufacturing in Detroit and is on the financial board of Revival Tabernacle Church in Highland Park. Calvin is a member of the Detroit Golf Club and the Detroit Athletic Club. In his spare time, Calvin enjoys reading, traveling, golfing, and volunteering to serve the less fortunate and homeless. He's been married to his wife Kelly for 35 years and has 2 adult daughters. Now, without further ado, please join me in welcoming to the stage my friend, colleague, fellow Spartan, and all-around great guy, and most importantly, your 2025 CAM Chairman of the Board, the one and only Calvin B. Suarez.
So, Todd, thank you so much for the kind words. And on behalf of the CAM board, our CAM president, our CAM members, and me personally, Todd, just really want to thank you for the outstanding leadership that you provided this year. Really in terms of driving important metrics and really getting us so we're going to be stronger. So I just want to thank you. It's a job well done. So if you think about Todd and his experience in the construction business, his leadership was key in terms of driving our continued oversight of our strategic plan. That's important because one of the things includes our workforce development. You heard about all these projects in Michigan. One of the things that's going to be key is having a right amount of trades and people to work on these projects so we can continue the business. I look forward to overseeing and growing support CAM, particularly on that workforce initiative. So this is going to be one of the things that I'll look at this year. I also want to give special thanks to Christian Brown and Jason Rewald. They're not here, but they were my board member mates, and they came at the same time. So again, thank you for their work. So, the growth of our construction industry in Michigan is extremely important, and the CAM board's members take this role very seriously. And again, I want to thank each and every one of the board members for the time and efforts and diligence that you put into doing that. Now, look over see all the other red jackets and the work that's been done, and to be at the 140 years organization to do this year speaks volumes about the organization in general and just our construction business here in Michigan. So I'm very happy to be part of it. I'm honored and I'm humbled to serve as the 125th board chair for CAM. I personally feel that CAM's work is important to help increase and improve the overall construction sector in Michigan. So let me give you a few facts. In Michigan in 2024, the construction sector employed approximately 204,500 individuals, marking a 22-year high as recorded by Michigan.gov. The growth reflects a significant increase from the previous year of 188,900 construction jobs reported in 23 and 183,600 in 22. The surge in construction employment is attributed to substantial investments in infrastructure, housing, and manufacturing facilities across the state. As CEO of Sun Electric, I'm extremely happy to continue to contribute to growing construction industry in Michigan. With over 235 employees currently working at CLE and over $200 million of projects in our backlog, we look forward to adding more Michigan employees to our program and working with several of the companies in this room on that project. And one of our major projects on our backlog is, of course, the Grand Destination. Not only the Grand Destination, we also do the Henry Ford Industry Building. So we're going to be right in the midst of helping grow something that's going to be extremely important to this area. So Sun Electric started in 1957 by Clyde and Cora Jones. With over 68 years of service in the construction industry, we are at Sun Electric. We're positioning employees to contribute with profitable growth in meaningful projects like the Henry Ford Building, the Henry Ford Hospital. To our CAM members that are in attendance, I encourage you all to take full advantage of all the great service that we offer, from the CAM safety training, Cam Tech, Cam Magazine, the networking events, and of course, Cam Buyer's Guide. And pay particular attention to the new health insurance and worker comp insurance that we offer. The focus of which is to save you money. We are the oldest industry association of its kind, and that's been serving its members since 1985. So as your 2025 board chair, I want to focus on the following priorities for this coming year. Continue with the implementation of CAM's strategic plan with a major focus on workforce development and initiatives for the state. And even with DEI being under attack financially, I want to ensure CAM, under my leadership, that we have open and inclusive associations that helps grow CAM members by supporting all counties. All comes with value-added services. By the way, Deloitte did a study that companies that had an inclusive culture were 2 times more likely to meet or exceed their financial targets. So when you're hearing all the national noise, understand, do the things that are going to help drive your company profits. I also want to help focus CAM on supporting the Michigan Private Prompt Pay Act. It's going to be very important for all of us to make sure we're paid timely and promptly, and not getting that across the goal line. CAM's going to continue to support that to see if we can help get people paid properly. And finally, I want to focus on increasing our membership in CAM this year. There's a tremendous value in CAM membership, and I hope all the members will really discover the services, tools, networking opportunities, and value we bring as a 140-year-old organization. As we say, one industry, one resource, one CAM. Thank you. Now, I got about 250 executive orders I want to put. No, as my first act as chairman, I want to recognize the great directors who will retire from the board, and they worked hard for this outstanding organization during the past 4 years, and really the 5th in some cases. And they deserve our deep thank you for the time, energy, and devotion that each invested in CAM. So will Vice Chair Teresa Miller please come? We have a plaque to recognize her time, excellent time in the board. It's great work. Now, we also want to recognize Jerry Darby. He's smarter than all of us, so we have a snowstorm coming. He's in Florida right now at about 70 degrees with a beverage, but we do want to recognize him. This plaque for all the work he did, so we'll make sure we get it to him. Jerry was a great board member that enjoying the sunshine right now. And then last but not least, if I can get Todd to come back up. We got a couple of gifts for you, Todd. Todd did an outstanding job, as I mentioned in my speech. Always there, present, really helped drive construction business in general. So we want to make sure we recognize him for that. And before he leaves, we have something else to show, so let's show this. looks good on that, doesn't it? So I do want to remind the Project Achievement Award recipients to head back on the show floor. We're going to gather and get you the plaques and make sure we again applaud them for all the work you've done. So with that, that's going to bring our 139th annual meeting of our Southern Social Mission to its end. With no further business to conduct today, I declare the meeting adjourned.
Say you don't know me, I recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fight. Too many runaways, eating up the night. My pony plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Someone always playing corporation games. Who cares? They're always changing corporation names. We just want to dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Write us off the page. Marconi plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. It's just another Sunday in a tired old street. Police have got the chokehold. And we just lost the beat. Who counts the money underneath the bar? Who rides the wrecking ball into our guitars? Don't tell us you need us, 'cause we're the ship of fools, looking for America, crawling through your schools.
Looking out over that Golden Gate Bridge on another gorgeous sunny Saturday, and I'm seeing that bumper-to-bumper traffic.
Don't you remember?
It's your favorite radio station in your favorite radio city, the city by the bay, the city that rocks, the city that never sleeps.
Marconi